Good afternoon, everyone. It's Flying with Mike Pratt, PT6. Welcome aboard, sir. We are in the Sun Country. I don't know whether to call it Sun Country or Allegiant. I don't understand, or know, I should say, the terms of their merger. But yeah, the merger went through, and the two are now one. Which means you're going to see a lot of 737s on Sun Country or Allegiant routes, and maybe a lot of Airbuses on Sun Country routes. Or who knows? I don't know the whole what it was behind the whole thing, but hey, um, it got through. So Sun Country and Allegiant are officially merged. Now, again, we'll find out from here on what that will mean. All right, so we are sitting in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, getting ready to head up to Rocket City. And so curious, I might just leave that hang for a little bit as to who knows what Rocket City is. So be curious. Been some stuff in the news about rockets here of late. Let's see if you, how many are in the know or old enough. Let's put it that way. I mean, technically, I'm barely old enough. So, and yeah, I got a lot of years on a lot of people. But anyway, yeah, we're flying from Fort Lauderdale to Rocket City. Some great history made in this town, too. So we'll talk about it. Might be, if you follow us on YouTube, a quiz question. So we'll see. But yeah, Fort Lauderdale, Rocket City, Sun Country / Allegiant. We are actually Allegiant 2572, spot Charlie 5 here in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. All right, so let's hop up and get this bird ready to go. Basically, oh, by the way, for those new, this is a free mod to the 737 in X-Plane 12. So what you're going to see, I think, personally, in my opinion, and I have flown PMDG, not this new one, but past iterations. And don't get me wrong, it is a dynamite product and company. I think this one's better. On top of the fact that it's free, I think overall it's better. One, it came with an EFB from when I came aboard in 2020, so to X-Plane. So you all with PMDG are just now getting EFBs, probably now a year since they put them in. Used to be everything they played with off the, kind of like Tolis, off the radios or FMCs. So, but anyway, the reason I wanted to get to the EFB here wasn't to boast, but you go to this question mark, if you're in the level up and have kept them up to date, you would go to an exclamation mark here, click on it, and it tells you here the release is at top. Level up, you'd find it at the bottom. And it's basically telling you what's, you're looking for. So if you're telling Zibo you're having a, problem, they may ask for numbers here, and make sure I would take a screenshot. We just got our PDC from ground here. Let's see here. Destination or departure, Fort Lauderdale. Destination, Rocket City. Ha ha. And we got our route. We got 32. Is that what I filed? Yeah, that's what I filed. I just for some reason thought it was 34 for some reason. 5644. Okay, climb via SID, expect flight level 320, 10 minutes after departure. All right, so hang on. Let's head over. But I wanted to point this out real quick. So you knew how to know which version you have on board. And if you follow Zibo Discord, they let you know when there's updates. You can see if you're updated or not. Okay, let's get over here and get that squawk put in. 56. Okay, come on, play nice. 5, 6, 4, 4. We'll kick it up a notch. All right. Also, if you're flying X plane, not going to speak for the other one when regards to VATSIM. With XPilot, our client that connects the SIM to the VATSIM network, make sure your transmit receives are all highlighted dark, however you want to call it. And most importantly, that green light saying mode C. Okay, if you don't have it, you need to turn your transponder until you get it. Otherwise, you get to be talked about by VATSIM controllers, I should say. All right, so let's get to work. We'll come back to that. Hope you're having a great Sunday there, Pratt PT6. I know we are here. We're off to church in about 4 hours. So hope you all have enjoyed the day of rest. Now, if you were a Jewish person, yesterday would have been your day of rest. Christians use Sunday as their Sabbath day, the day Jesus rose from the grave. Those curious where the differences were. Boy, a lot of stuff going on out there. I've been watching VATSIM here. All right, let's quit doing that or we'll be on here forever. All right. So let's get to work. All right, so the battery is obviously on. We're on ground power. And let's get up to the overhead panel. We're on the ground power for the AC-DC switch. And we'll deal with the passengers signs here shortly. All right, running through this real quick. Let's go top side. Make sure you set that display selector to heading status so you have an idea if you want it, if you're wanting to know how much time to alignment when you start it. However, we're going to do okay. 3 green, passenger oxygen's normal, EEC's on, reversers are closed, service and interphone and dome light off. LED, your leading edge and flap devices are showing a good test, ELT armed. We're going to align. Up here now, 6 minutes. Once it says align, move them to nav. If not, we'll kind of explain it. We can't show it, what happens when you don't. Okay, pushing on down, back down here, cabin and in-flight entertainment, IFE pass switch, both on. Equipment cooling in the normal. Emergency lights armed with the guard down. Window heat up here on, pitot heat off, and anti-collision light. The red lights is how Boeing delineates them off. All right, now let's get down here and start in on the FMC. Enter IRS position. We shall. KFLL. Okay, now I go to the next page. Today is 31. So I'll take the top one. And now, if you still had them in a line up in the, here, instead of saying it, if you still had them in a line here, not up here on your light switch, I'm talking the actual switch in a line, you would not see this. These squares, you would not see them, nor would you even get a GPS. That's why we put it over there. And again, out of habit, I don't think you have to, but we shall. Okay, let's hold there and go back to the EFB. Go to weight and balance. Airside service, next page with this little triangle-like item. And we're going to load the OFP, and we are going to hit the brakes momentarily to talk about the flight. All right, those not familiar, once you have your flight generated and all, click Start Tracking. Make sure you got the right flight. Continue. Check out your airplane. Nope, not in there. We are November, I believe, 8. Yep, 861 Alpha Mike. Sun Country. All right, and that has loaded our flight in, and you can click the little route thing to center it. Over here, we'll click and see what we got. A 648-mile trek, hour and 47 minutes, they're calling, cost index 35. And the numbers will be accurate for this flight. So 35,400-pound payload, 18,397 pounds of block fuel. Block fuel means that's what they're uplifting and bringing your fuel levels up to, or potentially down to. It's when they defuel, I get nervous when I was in the firehouse. And yes, I did have a fuel truck overfill once. Yeah, once. I was going to say, did it happen twice? I think only once. So yeah, it makes me a little nervous. Okay, let's check a couple of other things. I'm just verifying on the flight. 177 is our pack count. 130.4.4.3, perfect. Activate. Now we will get to see and hear things. Okay, you already saw the jetway move in. Bear with me a second. Okay, the door hasn't opened yet. Let's look outside, see if there's any action going on yet. Actually, is there anyone else here? Oh, there's a JetBlue flight off in the South 40 there. Fuel truck pulling up. This is stuff that I don't know why it won't work in Level Up. And I know it's you move the textures over, but for some reason they don't still show up. I just heard the door open. And the car goes open, so let's take a look so you can see all that goes on. There the cargo guys coming in to put the bags on. Fuel guy Captain Morgan sitting there bringing us the great go-go juice of Captain Morgan. We got a lot of work ahead of us. Oh, we have an American one here as well. All right, let's see, where did we leave off at? Oh, back down here. Let's, you know what, we'll come back to that. Let's get the overhead done. Okay, probe heats are off, anti-ice off, electric A and B pumps are off, engines are on, but you know what? They are technically off, just the switches are on because the engines aren't running. Fuel pumps are in the off position, trim airs on, recirculating valves open, pack valves auto, isolation valve open, APU valve closed at the moment, bleed that is. All right, and we'll hold there. Let's go and get the FMC up and going. Let's click flight plan request. Now, to get this to work, I would seriously get over to Zibo's either Discord or their site and go through the literature to get everything set up right. I could not walk anyone through. It's 2.5, 3 years ago since I got this going with the help of a streamer, and I don't think I could walk someone through it. So I'll just be honest. There's a couple of things you got to have. But once you have it set up, it's amazing how it's all literally automated. We just click activate, execute, and a cough and a cough. All right, and then we'll go to route real quick. Oh, we are on route. I'm sorry, next page. And you know what? We still got Zibo or Elevatech up. My bad. All right, so there's our flight. And real quick, HROC to Smells. The Q116 highway to Dita. And then direct Wampum. Direct 18 right. That works for me. Okay, so the only thing we do need to set up are our runways, potentially. Now for that, let's bring charts in real quick. Because before we contact ground, they will want us to know the ATIS letter of the alphabet. So we'll go to departure, VATSIM, currently Gulf as of 32 minutes ago, 280 at 10. So we are actually going a direction most people who come into and out of Fort Lauderdale don't go. They usually take off out over towards the ocean and right out. Here they're landing from over the ocean onto land, and then we're taking off out over the Everglades. All right, so we're going to do 28 left. We're doing the HROC 2 departure out to, well, anyway, back to the ATIS. Arrivals are on 28 right or left. Departures, same thing. Parallel ops being conducted, and the rest is just gee whiz. Okay, so Golf is the letter of the day, Golf, and we are using Smells. Now, if you don't have charts from Navigraph, I recommend it. However, it is a cost. It's a subscription, actually. And I really do, I've only come across 1 or 2 airports with instrument approaches or arrivals that charts did not have. What it was like before this program was a literal nightmare finding charts. Now, the U.S. has always been easy, and the U.S. territories. But you start flying South America, even Canada, forget trying to find charts. They are like next to the most impossible. They will not let you touch them. Back in the before charts days, Navigraph charts. Europe, you had to hope for VATSIM Europe to have connections and charts. Africa, forget it. Some of Asia, forget it. And then this came along, Navigraph charts. It revolutionized us. We have charts worldwide. There's a couple now that you can't get because countries have gone the way like Canada did and said, no, you can't have those charts. And one of them, unfortunately, is Paro. I know a lot of simmers. This guy, I like flying Paro, but without charts, ooh, that makes it even harder. You're gonna be flying on older
Ground to flight deck,
charts.
fuel is all loaded up and you are good to go.
So really good program. I highly recommend. Weather, we can turn it on, see what's around us, which I don't think even reading that was nothing. Well, there is some, yeah. You can see it here. Now, don't guarantee it'll show up here. So, but anyway, it's just a nice tool. Plus, you have the different layers you can use for maps from U.S. sectionals, European VFR charts. So, it is an amazing piece of software for the subscription price, unfortunately. And I know I'm one of those that doesn't like paying for things. But I also don't go off and pirate it like some people. I flat out refuse that. All right, so let's execute, continue on. All right, so you can see here on charts, basically our departure is going to take us right out of Miami Center. And there's our Q116 to Dita, which is then direct Wampum. Direct, so you can see. And then here's the H-Rock departure to Smells. So we're going to come off, probably get our net. Well, actually, I don't know. Yeah, I guess Center would to HEPAD. Then we'll fly on Jones, H-Rock, and so forth. So really, really great program. And you can turn on VATSIM with it, which then helps you see where traffic is and weather on the 9s. No, just kidding. So we got that part of the equation done. Back to route. Let's go ahead and throw in our arrival. I know the program's blocking, so hang on, I'm going to show it. Another great feature, just in case you're wondering, is if there are arrivals, like you see approaches, there'd be how many? With approaches, we're going to click select. Now, South Ops is in operation. We're coming in on the 1-8. We could fly from, let's take a look. So you can see the general flow here. Now, we can also get the individual charts. We could come in from Rocket to Hagar. That would be kind of weird. We would have to do the procedure turn to legally do that. Or we could come in and procedure turn back. RNAV, Hagar. Let's see the RNAV chart. So if we come in there, we would have to do a procedure turn. Okay, for now, we'll plan the ILS. May change our mind en route. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so we'll come in, we'll go to Hagar. We may do the procedure turn. They may vector us for all we know. We'll kind of see what Atlanta Center has up their sleeves when we get up to Rocket VOR. All right, so 1-8 right. All right, so we're going to do the ILS 18 right off of rocket VOR insert. Now we'll go to legs, do a quick. And for all I know, they'll say a visual. Who knows? But yeah, that all. And see, yeah, Hagar, hold, procedure, hold, then inbound peaker. Okay, they may make us do it, so cool. That would be great. All right, so I am going to head back over here. Okay, we're full of fuel, full of cargo. 0 passengers, so we got to do the no smoking switch to on or auto. Let's get the Apu up and running. Fuel pump on. Okay, we'll get the APU up and running, and then we'll get the passengers loading, and then we'll be pretty close to going. It'll take a little longer this time around because we have close to a full load. To get the peeps on. Okay, just waiting for the blue light. No, not a blue light special. All right, we're cleared to start boarding. The next segment's going to take just a little bit of time, but bear with me. Matter of fact, I'm working some of it out right as we speak. Okay, aircraft. Well, let's see if he'll let me have 2-8 left, or right. If so, I'll switch my FMC, pack sporting. Okay. And we'll get a second announcement like that to let us know we're ready to go. Okay. All right, so... Okay, that all looks good. Got that set. All right. 30:01. Okay. All right, with our passengers boarding.
Welcome aboard. As you find your seat, please stow your larger carry-on luggage in the overhead bin and place any smaller items under the seat in front of you. Suggest stowing your rollerboards on this aircraft with the handle in first, wheels out. Let a flight attendant know if you need any help.
Hang on a
On this flight, we
second.
offer personal device entertainment, one of the United
Yeah, we're
Express
after
options.
2-8
A headset.
right.
Let a flight attendant know. We'd be happy to provide one. You may use your small, lightweight devices such as mobile phones, tablets, and e-readers. While we're parked at the gate, larger devices such as laptops and DVD players may be used until we're ready to depart. At that time, they must be stowed either under the seat in front of you or in an overhead compartment. Seated in an exit row, please review the exit row responsibilities on the safety card. A flight attendant will be coming through shortly to ensure you're comfortable with these responsibilities.
All right.
Flight attendant, please reach your exit.
Oh wait, why'd I do that? I want to do that. We want to hit the perf init request there, and it will fill the numbers in for us when we hit load. Oh, zero fuel weight. Duh. I'm like, wait a minute, that's not what I just put in. Okay, reserve for today. Put 6 in there. Okay, 320. All right, now, this is a feature, thankfully SimBrief came through there the last year or so with the ability for us to get performance numbers for the 737. Up until then, it was kind of difficult. You had a couple of programs out there, PFP, Professional Flight Planner, and a couple of others that would help. But we were kind of, you know, to get real numbers, a little tough. So we can now go to Home, Fuel, Takeoff Performance, and then select our runway. And if there is an intersection, use it. And we're going to be dry. We got to put the wind in, so bear with me. Wind is 27010. Temperature in Florida is 33. Tree. And we're running 30.01 barometric pressure. And the aircraft is 148.340. All right, don't worry about the CG. Optimum. Is there an optimum? Yeah, let's go with it. AC, auto, AI is not going to be needed. Calculate. And here we go. All right, now comparing it to SimBrief, we are so close. We're within 1 knot of each number. 147 V1, they're showing 148. That's fine by me. 148 rotate, we're showing 150. Okay, 2 knot difference. And 153 V2, and they're showing 154. And the speeds are a little different for the climb. We're going TO2, 43 degrees. All right, so how do we put it from here into the FMC? Okay, first off, oh, they were DTO. We're 2. Give it a second, and then we said 43. Okay, again, wait for it. It'll fill in the climb as well. Take off. Fill the CG. Now, if you would like, you can go over to page 2. Put in your runway wind again, 270. Diagonal 10. Okay, runway slope here is nothing, so we'll just put U 0.0. And the runway heading, oh, that's right, 276. Okay, now if we had a wet or contaminated runway, we'd use the line select. Everything else looks good. Go back, put flaps 1 in the box, and 149, 150, 153. Okay, you know what? I'm going to put 148, 150, 153. We're ready to go. Click legs over here. And bear with me for about a couple of minutes. I need to take a quick break. I'll be right back.
Climbing 1,800 feet.
Flight attendants prepare for departure, cross-check and all call, thank you.
All right, we've got everyone strapped in. Give us a ring if you need anything.
My apologies for that quick departure there. Yeah, my stomach is still every now and then giving me some troubles. Probably will through the month of June, but All right, if you all are ready, I'm ready. Let's give ground a call. We got a couple of things to do, but let's see where we stand passenger load-wise. They're on board. One thing, when she says we've got everybody aboard, the only time that really counts is when that door closes. All right, let's get the final checks done. Flight directors are indeed on.
And okay weather along the route. Just a quick reminder, please remain in your seats when that seatbelt sign is illuminated with those seatbelts comfortably fastened for your safety. We got 3 in the back with you today. We appreciate your cooperation with any instructions they may offer. Again, welcome aboard.
Okay, there's our welcome aboard message. Auto throttle off, altitude cruise. We'll take a look again at the PDC. Climb via the SID to 4,000. Okay. Speed for today 163. And why I do that? Okay, I know it says V2 153. I add 10, V2 plus 10. Okay, altitude, we said 277, I believe, but let me check it on the chart. 276. Okay, everything looks good. And real quick check of the altimeter 3001. Still Golf. And then we'll get over here, set our minimums. Both sides. All right, I think all our checks are complete. Let's double check. Yaw damper is now on. We're ready to push. What is ground? Oh, ground is no more here. Okay, Miami departure is on, but I think 132-200. They can always tell us where we need to go, or where to go, as many of them do. All right, and
Center, South 46, one confirming you is flight level 340. Affirm. Yep. Copy.
Miami Center, Allegiant 2572, Charlie 5 at Fort Lauderdale with Golf ready to push and start.
Allegiant at Fort Lauderdale, you're in the ramp and contact Miami departure 126.85 for taxi.
All right, we'll call Miami for taxi. Allegiant 2572, sorry. Usually they don't cover us. All depends on the controller and what he wants to, he or she wants to do. Okay, We're in the ramp area, however, is that going to be still inside? You guys are pushing it, but okay, we'll push back on our own. All right, pushback is get up here. B is on. Packs are off. Beacon on. Almost did it. Perfect. All right, let's call better pushback and do our thing.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
Okay, you know, I'm looking here and I don't see a movement zone.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up. Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Clear to connect. Face us north.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
All right, if y'all are ready to go, let's push it back.
Starting pushback. And you may start engines.
Okay, again, to start engines, get all the fuel pumps on. Glad we reiterated. Packs off. I hit the wrong switches. And seat belts.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Brake set.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Okay, we got a good light off on both engines.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Yeah, thanks for the pushback. For those curious in X-Plane, it is free. And it is better than the default. Okay, pinned. We can now Alright, Alpha on. DC is set, probe heat coming on. Wing and engine anti-ice not needed. Packs coming back. Yaw damper set. APU bleed off. APU shutting down. Okay. Flaps 1. And while we wait, let's get these to continues. Auto brake reject. Okay, we're ready to go. Let's get a timer started over here. $126,850 matched. Okay. Miami departure. Allegiant 2572 over at Fort Lauderdale with Gulf ready to taxi 228 right.
2572, my departure, LO 27, or Christian 28 right via Bravo.
28 right via Bravo for Allegiant 2572. Okay, here we go. Brakes off. Okay, 28 right via Bravo, real quick. Okay, so we'll go up to T1 here to Bravo. Flaps are set, auto throttle on.
2572 RNFC, runway 2 right, clear for takeoff.
What was the fix for the RNAV2?
RNFCs.
Okay, RNAV-Cs. Legion 2572, clear for takeoff, 28 right.
Should be the first fix on your departure there. Your Echo Alpha Zulu Zulu.
Yeah, I just thought you might say he pad and you caught me with the one before it. 'Alright.
2572, you got it?
Yeah, we got it. Sorry, I thought you were going to hit us with heat pad. You got us with the one behind it. Lights. Let's get lined up here. How far out is C's, out of curiosity? Okay, line them up. Here we go. goes. All right, C's. All right, that'll be, I don't know how far out, but we'll get the autopilot pretty quick. Toga. And departure Allegiant 2572 off Fort Lauderdale through 1300 for 4000.
2572, thanks for contact, climate change 16000.
On up to 16000, Allegiant 2572. All right, we're on our way. Oh, now Fort Lauderdale comes up with a tower. Ah, dang it, just missed them. All right, so I'm not sure what all this red means. Usually red tells me that's not a good thing. But anyway, hey, we're on our way. I've heard rumors that they're about ready to close, but it's been red before pushback, so I don't know. We'll see once we get up to 16 and see what we do. But yeah, let me show you what I was talking about real quick. See how Miami Center and all this is red? I have no idea what that means. I've only just begun using VATSIM radars, so bear with me as I try to learn it. But yeah, they just came up with the tower.
Miami Center, Miami approach, good afternoon, Delta 1620 out of flight level 196 with hotel. 1620 Miami, hello, expect RNF 26 right, and descend via the Bonefish 3. Descend via the Bonefish 3, we'll expect RNF 26 right, Delta 1620.
Okay, we're through 8,000, climbing to 16, eventually flight level 320. Headed to Rocket City. Now, it took us close to an hour to let you know. Rocket City is the... Over to center 132.2 for Allegiant 2572. Too many twos in that. All right, let's see here. Let's bounce back. 132.2. Okay, got in the way of the sun. I can't see.
Hello, it's doing 03 to ground. Request clearance for Lauderdale for level 1. Going straight, Miami Center, cleared to Lauderdale Airport. Buffett 1 departure. Buffett has filed maintain 5,000. Expect flight level 1 under 010 minutes after squawk 0060.
Miami Center, Allegiant to 2572 with you through 135 for 16,000.
Allegiant 2572, Miami Center, climb and maintain a flight level 320.
Up to 320, Allegiant 2572.
Monitor the same Southwest 907. Stars 907, go ahead. Tailed up request flight level 370. That's 907, climb and maintain flight level 370. Come from the flight level 370, Southwest 907.
Miami Center, Delta 1587, radio check, please.
Delta 1587, Miami, reach you 5 by 5.
Okay, we are on our way. We're 10 minutes from release of brakes on the runway and climbing to flight level 320 on our way to Rocket City, Huntsville, Alabama. How it got this name? We'll talk a little bit about it. It's really, if you're into the NASA rocket, interesting things they get into at NASA with the rockets. It all started in Huntsville, Alabama. Redstone Arsenal, I believe. Now, correct me, folks out there, if I'm wrong. We visited this. I've only been there once. The actual museum and all, that's right off 70. I don't remember the road, 70 something. And great facility. Oh my God. Eye-opening facility too. But anyway, they've got an actual A12, which is the the fighter version of the SR-71. Yes, you heard me right. Wow, what a plane. I mean, it's the SR-71 without cameras, and I wouldn't be surprised if there weren't cameras even in that one with all of the armament. But they had the did they have a Mercury rocket? I can't remember the rockets of Mercury and Gemini. But they had the Saturn, and that was fascinating. But if you ever get a chance and you're in the Huntsville, Alabama area, oh my gosh, you gotta see the Rocket Museum. And I know I got it wrong. It's, I think, the something Space Museum. Just phenomenal. And the thing that really, and this is a little bit of a spoiler alert if you are planning a trip there, but I highly recommend you take the tour. Or how did we come across it? Was it a tour? But anyway, they take you through. They have a Saturn V sitting upright as you come into the state on I-65. They have one outside standing up, I believe, at the museum. And then they have one broken apart so you can see the different stages of the launch. Right behind the command module was this area with all the computers to do the flight. And I'm telling you, it was enormous. The fun fact that came out of that, the computing power you'll see in this module now is the size of an iPhone. It is remarkable. And, you know, if you go back in computer history, you know mainframes. The very first mainframes filled a gymnasium at a high school. And bigger. And over time, they have come down to our desktop size. But like I said, what it took to go from Earth to the moon and back, all of that computing power needed for all of the computations and stuff that we can't do that fast, all of that in that rocket, it can now fit on your iPhone. That's incredible. And that was what was so cool. Besides everything else, from trying to land on the moon, and I think there used to be a arcade game like that too, to landing the shuttle, 2 simulators in there, to, oh my gosh, just an amazing thing. Plus the famous Airstream RVs or trailers that the astronauts were in that would later become Airstreams we could use. So I really recommend it. Huntsville was a really cool place. So we had a blast.
November 650 Mike Golf, Audible 410 to cross Auger, Audible 272. 650 Mike Golf, Miami Center, roger.
So anyway, the nickname of Huntsville is Rocket City for that reason. And like I said, I believe Mercury and Gemini launched out of their Saturns. I think for Apollo went out of the Cape. But it's just an amazing story, the story of space flight in the U.S. And I'm sure we could say probably the same in the Soviets. So yeah, I've been kind of wanting to do this flight for a couple of weeks and just couldn't seem to get it to work in. We got it today. Now, coming on the heels, obviously, of the disaster at the Cape with that, oh, what the heck was the name of that rocket? Glenn? Some kind of Glenn rocket? Oh, my gosh. But welcome to space travel. It's still a dangerous deal.
721 Juliet, running 19 left.
And will always be dangerous. And we're coming into cruise. All right. So anyway, I hope that kind of made your day. I'm gonna try something here.
There you go. Sorry about that. Can't do that.
Well, that didn't prove what I wanted.
Routing Alpha is 2 to 3.
Oh, dang it. I forgot how to do that now.
My center is 3-3. Runway stay, runway 27, clear for takeoff. Clear for takeoff for runway 27, is 3-3.
See how that works. All right, I think I got it working now, what I wanted it to do. Basically, what I was trying to do in Twitch was mark this area so I could use it for something.
Direct Baypo. Legion 2572, change head rising 122.8.
122.8 for Legion 2572. Thanks. Switch. All right, we're over to advisory. So Now, we got Atlanta Center, 132,975. We'll go ahead, put that in the box. We'll see. I've actually not had to talk to them sometimes, depending on how busy they are. I got a feeling this time I will. I just got a feeling. Where are we? There we are. Oh yeah. Where is Huntsville? Oh, we got an ATIS. That's cool. Let's see. Winds 1-0. Ooh. Oh, that's good. That's, yeah. Wow. 100 at 8. Broken at 1900. What is going on there? 35. Wow, we're IFR into there. Holy mackerel. Alpha. Wow. Who made the weather that horrible? Oh, there's rain around. Okay. Wow. All right, well, there's a little foreshadowing of what's coming. Okay, the weather's getting turned back on. I mean, ultimately, it's just a smattering of showers. Whoa, what's all this going on down here? Noticed a little trail of aircraft headed towards the Cayman Islands. Oh, that's right. Cancun and Cuba are up on Sundays. Anyway, grab a plane. Take off from Tampa or a little further up and join us. Love to have you fly into Huntsville, otherwise known as Rocket City for those that missed it. Like I said, a fascinating place if you ever get a chance. And another great place if you haven't been there, Dayton, Ohio, the Air Force Museum. It is the largest military display of aircraft, I believe, in the world, but we'll stick to the U.S. because I'm here to tell you, you will be blown away if you're an aviation nut with what they have in those 4 hangars. Oh my, and on the property they have. Just amazing. Just as amazing is Rocket City, Huntsville, Alabama, at the Space Museum there. Holy mackerel. It just, I put it on par with, if you've ever been to Kennedy Space Center. I don't know what Houston has with their space centers, or Stennis on the coast of Mississippi, but Kennedy was an amazing place to see, and you'd expect that at Cape Canaveral. But Huntsville was where it all started. Wow, what a place! And Huntsville and Cape Canaveral, highly recommend, on top of the Air Force Museum. So, great places to visit. With that, folks, I will be right back.
Dive, dive. Dive, dive.
All right, I'm back with y'all. Sorry, I was trying to get a lay of what we got going on this afternoon besides me having to work at church. There may be one more break before top of descent, so I can get a cup of coffee. So I hope you've all enjoyed the weekend. It's been pretty good here. We've got one of our oh, we got somebody ahead of us at 30 miles. Let's see. So been a real good weekend, so no complaints on my part. All right. Trying to see if we're going to see the opposing traffic. Well, I definitely know one way. Got a lot of traffic in the area. Oh wow, there's one within 5 miles. Who'd have thought a Saudi Arabian embryo could make it this far? Yeah, he's, let's see if we can catch him off the wings. Nope. All right, well, he's behind us now, so. But we're continuing on, currently expected in there in about an hour. So, all right, so we got a great flight ahead. We'll kind of relax and lazy weekend flying and let you all relax, enjoy this flight. We're on a leisure flight, Allegiant Airlines. Recently approved merger with Sun Country. Now, what that will mean, who knows? But we'll definitely find out with time. Interesting days ahead with these two. Greetings, Hawker. Welcome aboard. I was wondering when you were going to pop in, seeing that Zibo was in the air. Sounds like you need some food. Rocket City, here we come. All right, folks, the chat room is, of course, open at all times during the flight. You know what? We do need to do a couple things since we are in cruise. Let's be gracious hosts. Okay, those are off. We're set. Let these people get up and about. Now, this can be scary every now and then, so bear with me. Oh, we're behind them. Okay, good. Oh, the flight sim people can really be scary looking. So, oh. And as the folks here at Twitch just saw, this flight is being flown for the virtual airline Millennium Aviation, otherwise known as MACAIR, for short, MACAIRvirtual.com, MACAIRvirtual.com if you'd like to join. Very easygoing group. Rules: one flight a month. They have a destination of the month. You could use that. But they really do have a they're flexible. If you don't necessarily have the plane sketch, you may still be able to substitute. Check us out. MACAIRvirtual.com. Great bunch of people. Been there at least 5-6 years, if not longer. They're just, and if by chance you followed Captain Mac on YouTube, he formed, along with a few other people, this airline. So very cool. All right, Orb 505, welcome aboard. Check them out if you're into flight simming. Like I said, they have a pretty good substitution list if you don't have the aircraft. And if you can't find the route you want to fly, and you'll come in the open division, but you can apply once you're on board for the charter division. Make the flight up and go from there. Matter of fact, this is how this flight is. Allegiant wasn't around when they built the schedule. Well, they were, but not to the level they are today. So, but, you know, hey, they're, like I said, great bunch of people. So, all right, let's take a look again. Who is up and around us? All right, we have a Delta A319, 90 miles out, an American A350. This program, Better Camera, ABC Camera, really is really, you know, I like it. There are a couple of things I wish could change, but overall, it's a good thing. This thing right here takes it from my TCAS X Pilot. Within 100 miles, roughly, it shows me what's around. And like you saw earlier, and I'll do right now, let's see where Southwest is. They're 46 miles ahead, and we can actually take a look at the aircraft out there. I have no idea. It looks like he might be ahead of us. Okay, the texturing didn't look all that great, but, you know, hey. I can also switch. Let's see this Delta climbing. Oh, and look at that. It can let us know, ooh, we got weather. That wasn't what I wanted. That one. Supposed to be a Cessna 750, which could be a Citation. We get a Learjet. So. Oh, the Honeycomb Bravo. Heathrow to Dubrovnik. Wow, nice flight. Yeah, I don't have the Honeycomb. It was one of those I wish I could. But I'm kind of glad I have it. Not because I've heard of any troubles. Hang on. I would have to get foot pedals, and the cost was just a bit much for me to absorb. Even with the help of the great following here at Flying with Mike, it just was too much. So I'll stick with what I've had for many years, the Saitek X52 system. One, I know it, and two, I went up to the Pro, but you know, yours truly forgot to put a CD-ROM on here, so I haven't been able to enjoy what comes with the Pro. The radio feature on the throttle. Even tried to download it off good old Google, the Google, and no joy. So, oh well, a little extra money, you know, lost, but I really like what I've seen in the Honeycomb. From both streamers who show it to what I've heard people say about it. Okay, we were off at 1754 Zulu real time, out of the gate, and off the ground at 1803. Now, I do not have ACARs working. Let me explain why. With Zibo, there's a couple of extra pieces required. And just a little bit above my comfort zone, so I chose not to. Plus, for the most part, I fly this aircraft US, and let's be honest, the US controllers are just not going to go to ACARs. There's a whole lot of reasons, I think. Or 505 is saying the Honeycomb, it's good. I don't think my issue is with hardware. I think it's the way it's mapped. Yeah, it usually is. Usually how in Zibo, there's a lot to it, mapping wise. So yeah. But yeah, it's phenomenal. What a great system. Let's see. Request some weather. Huntsville. Send it. Should get the message here. Winds are variable at 6 as of 1753. We're about to get new weather here in a minute. 10-mile visibility. We're no longer instrument. We're scattered at 2100. Broken at 41, so the ceiling there is 4,100 feet above the ground. 28 degrees, 2998. All right, let me get that back on our flight. So the cool thing is, if you do get the CPDLC function working, there's a couple of extra things you have to do to get it to work. You know, you can fly in Europe and work off CPDLC at the stations that are using it. Oh, we got fuel in the center. I didn't think we did. Won't take long to burn it out. I bought the wind control FMC. I'd say it's a bigger game changer than the Bravo. Oh, cool. You know, I would love to have a generic cockpit, unlike Hawker out there. Hawker is actually embarked. And folks, you know what? Let me shout out Hawker, because he has a little project in his garage that one day I hope he gets going. He has an actual Hawker aircraft fuselage in his garage, minus the wings, the engines, and the tail. And he hopes to get it one day up and going as a flight simulator. Who knows? Maybe full motion, maybe not. In its current location, I don't think people would appreciate the aircraft in a steep climb banging through the garage ceiling into whatever's above. But who knows where it will end up. But yeah, he is working on trying to make this into a flyable simulation for whatever sim he plans to use it with. So if you head over to his Twitch channel and follow, you can then follow the progress. Not a lot's gone on since it got there, but in time he will get things going. Hopefully. Or there'll be many frying pans in his future upside the noggin. Not a gib smack with the back of a hand, it'll be the back of a frying pan. And if you're not familiar with what a gib smack is, the TV show NCIS, if you look at the earlier versions, I forget what year he actually, what season he left. The gib smacks were a prominent thing with Tonio, the guy that played Tonio, Michael Weatherly, I think his name was, played Tony DiNozzo, getting smacked upside the head because he wandered down off track of where they were. Get you back on track, smack you upside the head. So hopefully we'll see that here soon as he embarks on getting that set up and working with all the different cameras and all that will be needed to make it a really good simulation. You may have seen similar projects where they just took the cockpit section of the aircraft. For instance, 747, there's a couple of them out there, and they've got cameras in different positions to show you the cockpit area, and others that have done bigger aircraft or taken an ability to take more of a fuselage. So, all right, so let's continue on here. We got 40 minutes to our destination, and I think D does when we enter Atlanta airspace. It is. Oh, we got some thunderstorms to go through, maybe. Well, they're not showing up yet on radar. Let's see. One way to tell an X-plane is turn the map on, and if you don't see them in the map, good bet you probably won't see them on radar. And I am not seeing it. If anyone from X-Plane is listening, I'm only doing the front panel, center, and overhead. Wow. That's a pretty ambitious project there, Orb 505. Oh, you can fit into your home office. Wow. Not bad. So basically the center column of a I thought I had Hawker just chimed in with rotate 1.20. I thought I had that. Stand by. Yeah, I'm already in 1.20-10. And I may check afterwards to see. I've been in that, actually our last flight 2 weeks ago when it was 1.20. But wow, that is amazing. And Hawker, if, you know, here, I'll see if I got it right here. If you go to this link, you can actually get that to where Skunk Crafts updates it. There's, depending what you have, be it freighter and or the passenger, make sure you click on the right links for the right sim and right version and put them in the aircraft folder, and you'll be able to update right off Skunk Crafts, and they'll always be up to date. You don't have to go then to the store and download it. But what I was getting ready to say, and I hope Laminar, I hope someone from Laminar catches this. One of my letdowns, many letdowns, but one of the big ones, the routes don't show up on the map, or there's no way to put it in here. Even, and I'll be honest, I haven't done this in a while, when you put in like a, where you're going to use X-Plane 12 ATC. And that has been one of those things that has kind of gnawed at me. I wish that would show up here, let alone I wish the weather was a little better. But we're not going to argue the latter. But that's one thing I kind of wish they would have worked on. So all right, so let's continue on with about 30 minutes to go. And you know what? I didn't do this on my last flight. So let's see here. Deidre in 40 or less than 40 miles. So where are we less in top of descent? 167. Yeah, that'll really come down to what Atlanta's planning for us. Who is, oh, Caribbean FSS, really? I have to go look at this. Well, I'll be doggone, they sure are down there. See what they're doing. Only controlling from 24,500 and above. So if you want to play in the island area of around St. Martin, you're more than welcome to. Although St. Martin approach is up. But there are other islands you can play on and not have to talk to them. Pretty cool. I haven't seen them do that in a while. All right, Atlanta Center still 132,975. I believe that's what we have ready to go down here. Yep. Oh, maybe not. Second Atlanta Center. Oh, they're getting ready to hand off, I think. Or we have a mentor. I see 2 Atlanta Centers. Same freak, so we'll see what we're dealing with when we get up here. But got a great flight headed to Rocket City. We talked about it earlier in the stream, and Rocket City being Huntsville, Alabama, where our destination is. Highly recommend, if you've got the ability, head on down and check it out. What a facility they got. Oh, I mean, like I told y'all, some of the amazing things about that Saturn V rocket, the fact that all the computing power in that plane to make it, or in that rocket, to go from Canaveral to the moon and back, all of that hardware that you'll see in there is now the size of an iPhone. Just incredible to think about where we've come. And you figure the Apollos, I believe 75, 76 was the last ones, maybe up to 78. Just incredible to think where we've come computing wise from then to today. I mean, when I first started working after the Air Force, I worked with mainframe computers. And yeah, they fill up large space. And now we have desktops and the same amount of power on a phone. Amazing where we've come. Where will we be 20, 30 years from now? Oh, for a second there, I thought we had a discontinuity coming up. Okay, let's dial in some stuff. We'll go ahead and take Birmingham. Okay, let's first deal with the center tank emptied out. Now we'll head down here, put 1, what is it? Where'd it go? $14.4. ILS frequency will be 109.3. And we'll put 1144 on top, 12.2. Okay. I wonder if we are in range. Let's find out. Nope, not yet. All right. So we are set up, and I'll explain what I've done. Just getting an idea where we are. We're going to start using with Birmingham, and then we'll use the rocket VOR up by Huntsville. And that'll help us gauge getting in there. Currently, we're set up for the ILS 18 right rocket VOR transition. Earlier, we actually were instrument below 2,000 foot broken. Now we're VFR, so we'll see what the center has in store for us. All right, where are we, mind you? Oh, we are. Now we'll go ahead, be proactive for once and waiting, instead of waiting on them.
Delta 204 at Atlanta Center, climb maintain flight level 340. Climb maintain flight level 340, Delta 204.
Huh. Major wind shift at Fort Lauderdale, by the way.
Delta 1992, climb maintain flight level 320. Delta 1992.
For those thinking of starting in Fort Lauderdale. Atlanta Center, Allegiant 2572, just past Deidre, flight level 320 for Huntsville.
Allegiant 2572, Atlanta Center, welcome.
All right, I was gonna say, we're right, we crossed in.
Center 3 is here, request 20 degree deviation to the right for 1 minute. Approved. Good evening, at the center of 326, flight level 360. Altair 326, Atlanta Center, welcome.
Oh, let's go ahead, get it
1472, change advice frequency approved.
180.
1472, thanks, good night. Departure flight 2272, change advice frequency approved. Delta 5 Alpha Mike, change advice for debrief.
But yeah, if you're coming out of Miami, they're changing runways. They're now in east stops. Cloud surfing.
Sorry, who is that? To the 2266 and Atlanta Central.
Requesting to descend United 001.
United 001, well, send me the Gandalf 3 arrival, the allowance altimeter 3003.
Okay, hey, he's gonna have some fun with me. Oh, Redstone Arsenal has a airfield. Huh.
Delta 2240, Atlanta Center, welcome.
Descend via the Gandalf 3 arriving at the 30.03 at 001.
Okay, Rocket City.
Delta 994, contact approach 133.47. How's it going?
347, good day, Delta 990.
Sorry, who was calling? Delta 105 at Atlanta Center, welcome. Delta 2340, climb maintain, level 400.
400, 2040.
I had to see what it looked like. I know y'all are going, what are you doing? And I had to see how the spot went. All right.
Number 39 Yankee Lima, descend and maintain 1000.
That was kind of fun.
Maintain 1000, Yankee Lima.
And jet removal 1 you claiming the 15,000.
Is that JetBlue 1797?
Correct.
JetBlue 1797, Atlanta Center, climb maintain, level 390.
All right, we got about 40 miles, 70 miles. Okay,
One
so we got-
contact at Atlanta, approach 133.47.
Contacting Atlanta approach, United 001, good day. Good day.
I'm going to go ahead, set this up for the ILS as well, just in case. 1093. Just in case.
1479, level 360.
Delta 1479, Atlanta Center, welcome. Go 254 outpost discussion, center maintain, level 240. GPS 5316, radar contact lost.
he say for us? Atlanta Center, Allegiant 2572, was that call for 24,000 for us?
No, sir, it was not.
Copy that. Allegiant 2572, still at 32.
Legion 2572, outpost discretion, set to maintain 1,000. The Birmingham altimeter 2998.
Okay, pilot's discretion, Allegiant 2572 down to 11,000. And we got the Birmingham altimeter.
Delta 245, outpost discretion, set to maintain flight level 240. Number 43, X-Ray Sierra, contact Memphis Center 132.55.
132.55, so long here, X-Ray Sierra. Over 28,474, 1,000 for 1,000.
Delta 3043, contact approach 133.47.
Okay, we'll look for 2998.
Yes, sir, Delta 245, outpost discretion, descend to maintain flight level 240.
Atlanta Center, Delta 1323 through 12,700 for 14,000.
Delta 1323, Atlanta Center, climb maintain flight level 380.
380, Delta 1321.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead, start.
1,000 for 14,000.
Delta 2474, climb maintain flight level 360.
Level 360, Delta 2474.
Delta 987, change device frequency approved.
Lauderdale 20 Heavy, flight level 350 for 330.
I'm sorry, who's calling?
On behalf of the flight crew, we appreciate you being with us. Very safe and pleasant journey to your final destination. I hope to see you back here with us soon. Thank you.
Delta 1992, maintain flight level 240.
I'm at 240,
Legion 2572, maintain flight level 260.
Who was that?
Lauderdale 20 Heavy, flight level 330.
Legion 2572, maintain flight level 260.
All right, Allegiant 2572 will maintain flight level 260 out of flight level 300.
And who was calling?
Lauderdale 20 Heavy.
All right, Orc 505 saying, need to check out re-entry simulator, Mercury, Gemini, and Apollo. There isn't much to it, because that was pretty much, although the pilots wanted to think they were doing a lot, pretty much the computer did it. But I will check it out and see what's involved with it.
Your arrival to Windows 60, altimeter, listener 6.
Number 225, Golf, Mike, outpost discretion, descend to maintain 15,000, deal in altimeter 3003.
Roger, post discretion, 1 to 5,000, copy altimeter 5 golf.
Five by 5.
Atlanta Center, good evening, Flight Jet 11 Whiskey Foxtrot, with you at 1,000.
Oh, all this rain, and I wish it would show up on the radar.
Atlanta Center, FedEx 1510, reporting back.
Welcome back.
Atlanta, FlexJet 11 Whiskey Foxtrot with you leaving 1-2000.
Number 39, Yankee Lima, turn left heading 020.
Left heading 020, Yankee Lima. Atlanta Center, good afternoon. Delta 2131 is at flight level 9,000. Command at 9,000, climb in 14,000.
Sorry, who is that? I was on the phone.
Delta 2131 is at 9,400, climb in 14,000.
The 2131 Atlanta Center, climb maintain, flight level 370.
Climb take up 0 Delta 2131. In Atlanta, FlexJet 11 Whiskey Foxtrot with you climbing 4,000 at 13,000 at this time.
FlexJet 1 Whiskey Foxtrot at Atlanta Center, climb maintain, flight level 360.
Roger, flight level 360, FlexJet 11 Whiskey Foxtrot. Atlanta Center, Flex 1510, out of your space.
Alright, that was 2 at 1. Jet 2, FedEx 1510, contact Method Center 132.55.
132.55. Atlanta Center, Walker 5398, descending out of flight level 365.
Delta 2262, does APOS correction center maintain flight level 240. Delta 2262, APOS discretion to center maintain, flight level 240. Delta 2262, Atlanta. Delta 2266, APOS discretion to center maintain, flight level 240.
APOS discretion to center maintain, flight level 240. Center 39095, 12,000, climbing 14,000.
Number 39, Yankee Lima, contact approach 133.47.
Over to approach, thanks for the ATC, have a good one, Yankee Lima.
Atlanta Center, exit jet 221, flight level 410.
Exit jet 221, Atlanta Center, welcome. Tango Yankee 095, Atlanta Center, welcome, climb maintain, flight level 390.
Getting a little busy here.
Atlanta Center, good afternoon, American 311, that's flight number 360.
Sorry, Allegiant 2572, APOS discretion, center maintain, flight level 1000.
Allegiant 2572 at pilot's discretion down to 11,000 now. Thanks.
Go to 1992, climb maintain, flight level 320.
Go back up there.
Just getting ready to do the calculations to see just how far I could go.
American 2085 at Atlanta Center. Delta 1597 at Atlanta Center, welcome.
Atlanta Center, Walker 5398, descending out of flight level 314.
Walker 5398 at Atlanta Center, welcome. Walker 5398, APOS discretion to center maintain 1000. The rear altimeter 3010.
Pilot's description, descend maintain 1000, Walker 5398. Atlanta Center, American 311, I just want to make sure you got me there because I just got a message from Center.
Logitech Air, the sentiment, or cross
Glavin and maintain 12,000 at 250 knots, the Atlanta altimeter 3003. Loops Air 280 at cross Glavin and maintain 12,000 at 250 knots, the Atlanta altimeter 3003.
All right, we are descending.
Atlanta Center, Delta 10-0 at 5,600, climbing to 14,000.
Okay, we are about 10 minutes or so out from landing.
Atlanta Center, climb maintain, follow 390.
And been a great stream out of Fort Lauderdale. Rocket City lies ahead.
Sorry, who's that?
Frontier Flight 2745.
Frontier Flight 2745 at Atlanta Center.
Atlanta Center, American 311. Just want to make sure you got me. I got a message from you guys as well.
American 311. Oh, Atlanta Center, welcome. At a 204, contact Memphis Center 132.55.
3255, that's 204.
Data 1482, contact Indy Center 128.22. Over to Indy Center.
Did they pull it?
128.22 Delta 1482.
They sure did.
Such at 221 at pass discretion, descend and maintain, flight level 240.
Descent flight level 240, exit 221.
All 326 at pass discretion, descend and maintain, flight level 240.
Okay, now it's broken 5,500, broken 9,000, 28 degrees.
Pass discretion, descend and maintain, flight level 240.
240, right.
PD, level 1470. Delta 105, at pass discretion, descend and maintain, flight level 240. Southwest 2926, contact approach 133.47.
Approach 2347, Southwest 2926, yeah.
Number 225, Golf Mike, contact approach 133.47.
Project 3347, 5 Golf Mike, connect.
Delta 1587, descend via the Gandalf 3, arrival, DLN altimeter 3003. Delta 1587, descend via the Gandalf 3, arrival, DLN altimeter 3003.
Altimeter 3003, descend via the arrival, Delta 1587.
United 1181, contact Memphis Center 132.55.
132.55, United 1181, see it.
Legion 2572, contact Memphis Center 132.55.
Legion 2572 over to Memphis Center.
Center, Delta 2344, checking in at
Was
30,
not
crossing
expecting
flat.
that.
Delta 2340, contact Atlanta, correction, Memphis.
Flight level 360. Step up.
No, it is Memphis Center. Huh. Caught me off guard there.
Okay, alright. Yeah, you're good.
Memphis Center, Legion 2572 with you, descending 11,000.
Legion 2572, Memphis Center, hello. Alright, a couple aircraft were checking in. I think United 504, was it you? Affirmative. United 504, Memphis Center, hello, Squawk 7774. Squawk 7774, United 5014 heading.
Do not like
Number
that
3
squawk.
X-ray Sierra, cleared direct Uracy, cross Uracy at 4,000. Cleared the RNAV 36 approach into Murfreesboro, report established inbound. Clear right, Grace, cross yours at 4,000, will report inbound, clear for the approach through Tertiary. Memphis, United 1181, flight level 360.
United 1181, Memphis Center. Delta 411, contact Atlanta Center 132.907, see ya.
132.907, thanks for the phone.
Okay, that November call and that was broken, say again.
Thousand to go.
November 255, Golf Alpha, Memphis Center radar contact, climb and maintain 7,000, Memphis altimeter is 2904. Pilot Club 1496, contact Indy Center 128.22, see ya.
128.22, 1496, so long. Southwest 963, approach clearance.
Southwest 963, you have the field in sight. Southwest 963, cleared visual approach runway 36 right, contact tower 119.7, see ya.
Visual 36 right, 1197, Southwest 963.
Allegiant 2572, descend and maintain 5,000, the Huntsville altimeter 2906.
Descending 5,000, Allegiant 2572. We're direct rocket, is that okay?
Delta 1074, cross Kennesaw at and maintain flight level 330.
Kennesaw 330.
All right, we're going to speed down to 5,000.
American 764, heavy, Memphis Center radar contact, turn left heading 180, climb and maintain. Actually, you can maintain 3,000.
Maintain 3,000 to the left.
American 764, heavy, just confirm you're turning left to 180. United 504, radar contact, 900 miles south of Clarksville, VOR, flight level 390.
Memphis Control, good evening. Pilot Club 903, DA40, Nashville International, QNH 299er7, request IFR direct to Memphis, 8,000 feet.
Pilot Club 9393, Memphis Center, no flight plan on file for it. The other aircraft that was checking in, say again.
Southwest 963, 5,000.
I love it. Uh-oh.
Southwest 963, Memphis Center radar contact, turn right heading 130, and descend and maintain 4,000.
Right, 130, 4,000, Southwest 963.
Okay, real quick, let me bring up the chart here. Not sure we'll fly it full.
Delta 1992, Memphis Center.
Here you go.
Delta 1074, contact Atlanta 132.907, see ya.
We're flying to here. Hagar may have to do the procedure, or we may get a visual. We'll see.
Pilot Club 903, 903, flight plan resubmitted.
Roger, clearance request, standby number 1.
Let you all read it.
1510 heavy, advise you have information X-ray, expect visual approach runway 36 right, Memphis altimeter 2994.
Okay, let's
Information X-ray on
center
board and
up,
expect,
zoom
visual
in,
approach for runway 36 left.
scattered showers around. Not
1510 heavy, that was the visual, 36 right, do you want the left?
Yes, please, I'll take left.
Roger, you can expect that.
Alright, expect visual for 36 left. Thanks, 1510, thanks so much.
winds are that much?
American 764 heavy, turn left heading 090.
Wow.
Visual approach runway 36. Your choice, 36 left or 36 right.
Turn left
Sorry, which one did you want?
12-6, yeah, we'll...
Roger. Legion 2572, expect the visual approach runway 18 left, unless you have a preference for the right.
We set up the ILS for the right, but we'll go visual for the left side, no problem.
It's up to you.
We'll take the left side, Allegiant 2572.
Legion 2572, roger, just going to maintain 4,000.
Descending to 4,000, Allegiant 2572.
Southwest 2227, contact Atlanta 132.907, see ya.
And we'll hand fly it in.
Southwest 963, turn right heading 230. 230, Southwest 963. American 764 Heavy, descend to maintain at 2,000. Memphis is at your 10 o'clock, approximately 900 miles. Report to field and site.
Flight attendants, please complete that.
Center, King Air 3 Coast you're race inbound. Look at the field and site. We're going to cancel live fire.
American 764 Heavy, cleared visual approach, runway 36 left. November 3 X-ray Sierra, IFR cancellation received. Radar service terminated. Squawk VFR for exchange period. See ya.
Squawk VFR, so long. 3 Sierra.
Delta 2474, level 360. Delta 2474, Memphis Center, hello. Southwest 2227, you still with me?
United 515, hello. Sorry, I clicked button in the keyboard, but I closed autopilot, but now my flight level is 290.
Okay, that was United 515.
Okay, I went back to my altitude 330, United 515.
Okay, that's not what I said. Hold on. What's your call sign? Southwest 963, turn left heading 180 now, and alright, you got traffic at 12 o'clock, opposite direction. He's supposed to be turning final for 36 left, American Heavy 777 at 3,000.
Left 180, we're searching for the traffic, Southwest 963.
American 764, looks like you didn't start that descent, sir. Cancel approach clearance, fly runway heading, maintain 3,000. American 764, runway heading, and just maintain your present altitude to 3,000.
Runway head.
Memphis Center, Allegiant 2572 has the airport in sight.
Okay, that was blocked, standby. Southwest 963, descend and maintain 2,000. 2,000, Southwest 963. Allegiant 2572, is that you calling the field?
Yeah, we've got the field in sight.
Allegiant 2572, cleared visual approach, runway 18 left, report a 5-mile final.
5-mile final will report cleared for the approach, Allegiant 2572.
Memphis Center, good afternoon. Frontier Flight 2745 with you, flight level 340.
Frontier Flight 2745, Center, hello. Pilot Club 9393, ready to copy?
Ready to copy, 9393.
Pilot Club 9393, you cleared to Memphis Airport via direct, maintain 3,000, correction, maintain 4,000, expect 8,000 5 minutes after departure with me, squawk 5360, read back to squawk
As
home.
we go.
Squawk 5360. Pilot Club 9393.
Pilot Club 9393, squawk, read back correct, expect 2 left for departure, advise ready for taxi.
2500.
2 left, departure, ready. We'll report ready taxi.
Memphis Center, good afternoon, American 311 at flight level 360.
American 311, Memphis Center, hello. United 504, cross IHAB at maintain flight level 330.
Cross IHAB at flight level 330, United 504 heading.
Memphis Center, good afternoon, Delta 327, flight level 410.
Delta 327. Delta 327, Memphis Center, ident.
Spot that in, Delta 327.
Southwest 963, turn right heading 330. American 764 Heavy, turn left heading 270. FedEx 1510 Heavy, descend and maintain 4,000, reduce speed 180. I'll take the speed first, then the descent.
Memphis Center, paper 23 November, War 3, just made down to flight level 230 with Mike.
FedEx 1510 Heavy, Memphis.
Go ahead.
FedEx 1510 Heavy, reduce speed 180.
180, FedEx 1510.
American 311, was that you checking in?
Yep, I've already checked in right here.
Negative, it was a Speedbird 223 with you, we're down to flight level 230 with Mike.
Speedbird 223 November, Memphis Center, hello. Southwest 963, Memphis is 12 o'clock, 4 miles, get the field inside. Southwest 963, cleared visual approach, runway 36 right, maintain, speed your discretion. American 764 Heavy, turn left heading 180, descend and maintain 2,000.
Memphis Center, Pilot Club 903, ready to taxi.
Delta 204, contact Indianapolis 128.22, see it.
128.22, Delta 204.
Center, Allegiant 2572, 5 mile final, 18 left.
Alright, multiple aircraft at once. Correction, Allegiant 2572, did you say you're 5 miles?
Affirm.
Allegiant 2572, wind 130 at 9, runway 18 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, 18 left, Allegiant 2572.
FedEx 1510 Heavy, descend and maintain 3,000.
3000, FedEx 1510.
Okay, and the aircraft saying something about VFR, say again.
Memphis Center, Pilot Club 903, ready to taxi.
Alright, stand by. United 504, contact Atlanta 132.907, see ya. FedEx 1510 Heavy, turn right heading 320. Yep, United 504, Memphis, you with me?
United 504.
United 504, contact Atlanta 132.907, see ya.
132.907. United 504 Heavy.
Approaching minimums.
Delta 327, descend and maintain, flight level 330.
330, Delta 327 Heavy.
Memphis Center, Delta 126, currently flight level 370.
50,
Delta
40,
176, Memphis.
30, 20, 10.
Cloud 9393, squawk mode Charlie. Southwest 963, contact tower 119.7, see ya. FedEx 1510, Memphis is 12 to 1 o'clock, approximately 2 miles, get the field in sight. FedEx 1510 Heavy, cleared visual approach runway 36 left, maintain 180 knots or greater until a 5 mile final. Legion 2572, welcome to Huntsville, taxi terminal. See you.
To the terminal, Legion 2572. Thanks. Great job.
Speedbird 223 November, clear to descend via the Paisley Climb.
Speedbird 223 November, descend via the Paisley 5, arrival, Nationals landing north, national altimeter 2997.
Via the Paisley 5, we're copy landing north. Speedbird 223 November.
Delta 2340, contact Indy Center 128.22, see ya.
2822 2340.
Southwest 815, Atlanta 132.97, good day.
3097 Southwest 815, see you next time.
FedEx 1510, did I clear the approach yet? Just making sure I cleared the approach, correct? FedEx 1510, thank you. Contact tower 119.7, see ya. American 764 heavy, turn left heading 090. Delta 2474, descend via the Vans 3, arrival, Memphis landing north, Memphis altimeter 2904.
Thunder 2904, descend via the Vans.
All right, I'll get back in the chat room here in a second. Let me,
Visual 36, right.
Roger, thank you.
American 764 heavy to Memphis Airport will be your, looks like 10 o'clock, approximately 1-2 miles, report to field and site.
thank you there, Orb 505. Wasn't there to start with. Definitely was a work in progress.
180, the turn left heading 030.
All right, we got to go all the way up to Joliet.
Delta 327, contact Atlanta 132.97, see ya.
132.97, thanks so much, see you next time, Delta 327.
American 764 heavy, it's left to 030, and then Memphis will be your 11 o'clock, approximately 10 miles.
All right, let me get in here and... Hey, Matt 1997 Air, welcome, welcome, sir.
American 764 heavy, cleared visual approach, runway 36 left. Okay, is it United 515 with the call sign Uniform November Lima?
Yeah, again, United 515.
United 515, Memphis Center, ident.
Ident what, let's
Pilot Club 9393, runway 2 left, taxi via Alpha. And the aircraft calling in Northwest Arkansas for patterns, which airport are you at? Yeah, you'll need some tower clearance, just stand by one. American 764 heavy, contact tower 119.7, see ya.
All right. Put a light post on the taxiway. Looks like I get to knock it down.
And November 7 Tango Bravo. Looks like you're already flying the patterns. All right, wind is 17010, gust 21, runway 16, clear the option to make a left close traffic.
I'm wondering if we have any operational gates here.
United 515, your radar contact looks like 1 mile southeast McKellar VOR. Reset your transponder, squawk 7302.
Squawk 7302 to United 515.
American 311, descend via the van 3 arrival, landing north of Memphis, Thunder 29904.
Descend on the van 3 arrival, altimeter 29904, American 311.
Yep, looks like no operating gates here. All right. Now, usually they don't work when you see the air hoses down. We'll still give it a well, Zibo will give it a try.
Speedbird 223 November Heavy, expect the visual approach runway 2 right. Advise you have information, Mike, Nashville Altimeter is 2997.
Mike and kids, we just get the 2 center.
A-frame, you can expect that. Delta 1992, leaving my airspace to the south. Houston's closed, radar services terminated. Frequency change approved. See ya.
All right. We're into blocks. APU up and running, going to the generator, to the bleed.
Delta 176, descend and maintain, flight level 330.
Descend and maintain 330 for Delta 176, I appreciate it.
Okay.
United 515, you're filed at flight level 370, sir. Are you planning to climb up there?
Climb flight level 370, United 515.
Okay, so why are you at 330?
Stay in 330 or to 370?
That's what I'm asking you. Your flight plan has 370. Are you planning to climb up there, or do you want to stay at 330?
Okay, stay in 330, United 515.
United 515, roger, maintain flight level 330. Speedbird 223 November Heavy, descend and maintain 5,000. 5,000, Speedbird 223 November Heavy.
All right, let's shut them down. All right, that means it filed. The pirate.
With negative flight following.
Yeah, 526. Hard landing.
Tango Bravo, roger. Runway 16 taxi via Bravo. Advise when you're ready for departure. Pilot Club at 9393, looks like you're at the intersection. Did you want that intersection?
Yep, I had a feeling the jetways wouldn't work. All right,
runway.
we'll be getting the buses here soon.
All right, on departure, turn left heading 270.
All right, well, welcome to Huntsville. I hope you all enjoyed. This was a really fun flight. Yep, here come the buses right now. Let's see, is the air stair in the back? Sure is. All right, well, Allegiant merger, like I said, is official now with Sun Country. What we're gonna see, yet to come. But could be some major changes at some places. Allegiant flies and Sun Country. So interesting now to watch this play out. If you all don't mind, I am gonna change back to guard. All right, and why do we have that? Let's see. Okay, we'll turn the hydraulics off. Pitot heat off. Yaw damper. Okay, there we go. Alrighty, that's a good angle. Alright, so what a great day for flying. I hope you all enjoyed. I know I did. It's always a pleasure to come on and fly here and stream and chat with y'all. So glad to have y'all aboard. What a great crowd today for this flight. Nice little hop out of Florida up to here. And I hope the rest of your week goes as well as your weekend. So we will, for now, call it. Oh, let's, you know what? Let's bring Elevatech in real quick. See how we did with the runway. I think we were to the left of center. And we're about to find out how bad. I know they got us at 515, 134 knots, 1.7 Gs. Boy, it sure didn't seem like that. You could see I was trying to line up for the wrong runway. All right. Well, the good news is we were about, let's call it 1,300 feet down the runway, a little to the left, like I said. And unfortunately, 515 feet a minute. They're not happy back there, but they made it. The flight went great. There, MACAIR. We had a great flight out of Fort Lauderdale. Like I said, we just made it into Huntsville, aka Rocket City, and was a great flight all in all. One neat thing about this airport, and you kind of see it here, the authority on this airport, I think they call it a port authority, I'm not 100% sure. It's a unique setup here. You have a railroad, as you can, this is a like Bing, Google Earth kind of picture. You have the railroad here with container yard here. So these containers that come in here could go on a cargo plane out of here. Add to it, let me kind of back out a little bit. You saw it a little bit coming in. The Tennessee River runs just about 3 miles from it, and they have barge traffic. So you could get barge traffic, cargo from the barges, I believe by truck, but it could also be by rail, up here to your cargo aircraft. Very unique airport here, that they have all of these different modes of available traffic. although not heavily used by cargo. But it's an interesting airport to look at. We actually went out and looked at it. That's just amazing, the cargo and all of that can go in and out of this airport, via train, via barge. Not many cities could say that. St. Louis could, but they really don't have a cargo container area by the airport. It just was for a car plant and an airplane manufacturer, but no other than that, no container traffic. So like I said, it was really unique, and when I read about it the first time, and then the chance to visit it after we went to the Rocket Space Museum there in Huntsville. Again, I highly recommend it if you're in the Huntsville area. So I rate it on level with the Air Force Museum in Dayton. So, all right. Well, you all have been a great crowd. Thank you so much for being with Flying with Mike today. As always, a pleasure. And we will see you on our next flight, scheduled 6th of June, D-Day. And we'll take it from there. Maybe we'll get a chance to come online beforehand. All depends how work goes. So enjoy the rest of your week. May it be a blessed week, and we'll see you next time here on Flying with Mike. God bless.